What's your take on the benching of IR5? Let's start there. You saw that Smitty kind of come out and turn 180, and now he's in lieu of Flacco being the starter there, gives him a better chance to win. As you and I have been saying for 8 weeks, where are you at with the benching of AR5 to start the show off?
It's not his fault.
I agree.
Here's why. And this is something that coaches around the country need to hear very clearly. When you have a raw, unfinished product and you coddle it because you think that helps his confidence, what happens is because you're not coaching that talent, he's not prepared to execute come game time.
No doubt. I said it on the show the other day, Shaun. I don't know if you heard the segment, but Smitty and I had a good, healthy debate about it. I brought it up with Tank Johnson on the phone as well. I thought and I think that the young black quarterback in specific has been failed by the white coach because we get these kids out of we recruit these kids that are super freakish athletically, and we don't help them grow, matriculate, mature whatsoever. They just fatten our pockets, help us win high school games, college games, and then we throw them off to the wolves in the NFL and expect them to be fucking great. And then we claim them as because they won a Heisman for us or they won us 10 games. And then they go and look at what we're seeing. We're seeing kids being treated or traded for a Chico stick and string cheese in the NFL way more than we've ever seen before, in my opinion. And I just think that we have failed the young black quarterback.
I think it's the quarterback in general, though. I think the white quarterbacks are getting failed as well. Like, here's how I was raised, and I don't like to say back in the day, but here's the one thing where I felt like people got it back. Coaches tried to make practice so hard that the game was less intrusive. Yeah. Like they coached you that way. Like people think, well, they were just yelling. No, they were trying to put you under stress and put you in under duress so that when you got in the game, you could mentally handle adversity. Now guys don't want to correct guys. When we'll talk about in the film room, don't yell at him. Don't let that go. Like he threw 7 incompletions on layups, but he had 1 great deep ball. So we just talk about the great deep ball. Then you know what you get? You get Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Like you get a kid that has no idea about consequences is the word I'm looking for. That's why he's willing to tap on his head and say, I'm tired. Because he's never had to deal with consequences.
Nobody told him in college. I told this to Smitty yesterday. Nobody told him to put the shit down and stop being fucking. Let's do this right way. How about the kids?
Y'all. Some of this stuff, you got to just have it in you, though. We've been around the game way too long, whether I was coached or not. I'm not, as a quarterback, about to tap myself out the game on a 3rd down because I'm tired. That shouldn't have to be coached, Shaun. I'm sorry.
Smitty, let me tell you something about
quarterbacks.
It does
now, though, Smitty.
Let me tell you the dark secret about quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't hold them accountable, they will blame everybody else on the fucking team and in the building.
Everybody. That's quarterbacks, though. That's in general. Because they're going to take the heat. They're the GOAT or the hero, Smitty. So they're going to take the heat when they don't do well. So they're going to always blame someone else so they don't take the heat. Here's the bottom line. This cat dropped the ball last night at the goal line, Shaun. We've seen this more and more and more.
And they hugged him.
It's to your point, though. It's not just quarterback thing. This is a overall failure because we allow it instead of coaching it. And this used to be a thing. Hold that motherfucker, hand it to the ref. Yep. Now we do this shit and just drop the ball. This isn't the first kid to do it.
Right. And then Kyle Pitts got away with it Sunday because they didn't have the goal line camera in Tampa.
Yeah, and that's my point. I was like, I broke it down the other day too, and I was looking at this and I was like to Smitty today, I go, this is a fucking huge problem. Stop telling them it's okay, patting them on the back. These motherfuckers were telling them it's okay, man. It's a learning tool. No, it's not. Learning tool is to cut his ass. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I'd have went as far as to cut him because I don't know about the cap ramifications and all that. But he wouldn't have got back in the game last night. But
our era though, we would have been cut.
Yeah, he wouldn't have got back in the game last night. And here's what I would have told. I wouldn't have told him nothing during the game. I'd have just said, "You're done." In the meeting today, I would have been very clear with our entire team. He didn't go back in the game not because he messed up. He didn't go back in the game because he's stupid. And I can't fix stupid. and I would show Deshaun Jackson on a national standalone game that all of you guys are old enough to have watched doing the same damn thing.
Shout out to my guy D-Jack.
Shout out to DJ. I would have had a clip of everybody since then that's done that. So I said for somebody in October of 2024 to do this bullshit means that you don't give a damn about nobody in this room because this is just stupid.
Mama's here. Yeah, that's just crazy.
JB, who you over there talking to?
Don't worry about it, homie.
Whispering.
The dog that don't listen.
Over there getting emotional. He said, Mama's here.
Hey, that dog that don't listen.
Shaun, that's the only time JB get all soft is when it has something to do with his dog. He get all low and, hey, baby, come here. Dog's here.
Because dogs are loyal. The dogs are loyal.
He's feeding their loyalty. Like they're loyal to him because he feeds them.
Right. Everybody loyal to you if you just give them what they want all the time. A woman loyal to you if you just give her money and bags every single day.
Right. Not because
Shout out Max. Shout out Max.
Shout out to Max, man.
Right. He's the alpha male, that he's the head of the pack.
Right.
Ash follows JB because he knows there's food at the end of the walk.
Right, exactly. JB likes people to follow him. And he'll
They're loyal, homie. They're loyal, homie. They're loyal. I'm just
because they're dependent on you, homie. That's why they're loyal. They're dependent.
No, because they're born that way.
A baby's loyal to their parents. No, they ain't dependent on them.
No, they're not.
When they're a kid, when they're young kids, they are.
Smitty, you don't have a kid, homie. You don't.
I got a little sister who I seen grow up and around kids. You ain't got. I mean, you got to
raise them.
Yeah, we had a situation.
Did you raise it? Did you raise it?
Raise her? I helped.
No, you didn't. Stop lying to the people in front of our face. Because the bottom line is, Shaun, tell this motherfucker that if a newborn baby was born, you walk in, she call you daddy. I walk in, mother call me daddy. They ain't loyal. They don't know. Dogs are loyal, homie. They're born that way.
Shaun, did you see? I know yesterday was Halloween, and I don't know if you saw. JB had some trick-or-treaters come to his house earlier in the day. A young, beautiful black family, and JB, one more time.
How you know they're black? Homie?
I'm looking at Mario Brothers.
They're Mario Brothers. Luigi, exactly. The mother, you know what I'm saying? Luigi, Mario, I love it. Right? She's going to knock on the door, and she stops because she looks at this sign. JB, please eloquently read exactly word for word what that sign says for Shaun King, please.
Why?
Because Shaun hasn't heard it yet, please.
It says, stay the fuck away. Do not knock on my door or ring the doorbell or there will be problems. I have no fucking candy. That's all it says. It's not a big deal.
I don't have a problem with that. I think you should have posted that before they got to the door.
I did. It's hanging on the door.
Yeah, by the time I get to your door and I read that, like I'm feeling like I'm about to get shot.
That's what my hope was. I should have had the strobe light just hit him from the other side.
Look at this picture right here of the young black boy that's reading this sign. You know, he's 8 years old. He's like, dang, he got his little bucket. He was excited, knock on the door.
We just say young kid. We don't have to say black or white here.
Yeah, I say what I want though. So you got the young black boys right here.
He's just a regular kid.
So next year, let me put. But you're like you might have a more like next year. If your porch light is off, that's supposed to be like the signal that you're not participating in Halloween.
I'm from the hood, Shaun. I don't shut my porch light off. That invites criminals in my house. Fuck that. I'm from the hood, homie. My lights stay on. They know I'm home. I'm at home. You know I'm at home.
You gotta fix my 600-pound life pit bull in the back. Ain't nobody coming back there, man.
Right.
Hell yeah. I don't turn my light off in the hood, Chris. We keep that shit on. You know I'm home. I'm just not giving you fucking candy.